Hello viewers, you're welcome to Better Faith e-learning platform. My name is Mrs. Eunice Eguasa, and today I'm going to be teaching you English language. English language for basic 4 and primary 4 pupils. English language. Today we are going to be looking at registers. When you talk about registers, we're talking of keywords that has to do with a particular concept, a particular topic. Registers are keywords, words that you easily find when you're talking about a particular thing. Words that are common with a particular thing, a particular concept. Words you cannot do without when you're talking about a particular thing. In writing, in composition, when you pick up a particular composition, maybe on marriage for instance, words that you easily find there, these are known as registers in English language. I hope you got that. Registers are those vital words, those key words that makes up a particular concept that you must find whenever you're talking about a particular subject. And for today, we are going to be taking registers on health. Besides health, we have other areas that you can easily get registers from. Words like areas like families, areas like health, areas like sports. You can get some words that you easily find in sporting activities, and so on and so forth. So these are registers. So for today we are looking at registers on health. What is health? Health, they say, is wealth. Health is complete state of life wherein an individual is free from diseases. It's a state of completeness. When your body is okay, your body system is functioning well. You can easily get up when you want to get up. That means you are healthy. You can easily eat the food you want to eat. That means you are healthy. You can go to places you want to. You are okay. You can move your body. You can lift your body. You can move about. That is health. A complete state of being free from diseases. So that is health for you. Good. We have some words on the board. These are not the only words that has to do with health, but we just pick these few words for your learning. And you can also search for more words that has to do with health. We have the word HIV. It is a word that is synonymous with health. It talks about health. It has a lot to say about health. It is found in things that has to do with health, concept that has to do with health. You can also search for the meanings as well. Then we have the words. Alright, let me explain the meaning of HIV for you. I know you have seen this word before. HIV means human immunovirus. Human immunovirus. And HIV it goes with another word, AIDS. AIDS. Alright. Carrier. When you say carrier, the word carrier, it is a word that has to do with health. It means that person has a little of something else. That person is likely going to have this. When you talk of carrier, you say this person is AS. This person has a genotype AS. This person has a genotype AA. This person has a genotype SS. So when you talk of carrier, that means AS is a carrier of the sickle cell anemic cell or blood. So that is the word carrier. It is a word used when you talk about health. Scourge. in an area or in a particular environment. Then we have pandemic. Pandemic. I'm sure you are used to that word. Pandemic. This word has to do with health. It talks about the effect too of a prevailing disease. The effect of a prevailing disease, when a particular disease has covered a particular area, has eaten deep into a particular area. Like the present coronavirus, COVID-19, it is a pandemic. It is a novel disease because it has affected the whole world. So that is the word pandemic. And we have the word cure. Cure. So cure means to help somebody to be free from a particular disease by giving him or her drugs, medicine, whatever form of medicine, whether synthetic, whether herbs or whatever, what have you. So cure, to make somebody free from a particular disease or the effect of a disease. Then contract. Contract means to get infected with a disease. That means that's the word contract. To contract HIV, to contract coronavirus. Then we have communicable. Communicable. This has to do with a disease that can be easily transferred from one person to another, like measles. Measles is a communicable disease. If one person has measles in the class, that person is likely going to transfer it to another person, communicate it to another person, give it to another person, pass it on to another person. So that's the word communicable. It has to do with health. Then we have the coronavirus. Coronavirus, also known as COVID-19, because it started in December last year, 2019. It's a disease that started last year, 2019. So that is why it is tagged COVID-19, coronavirus. It is a disease. It's a viral disease. This disease is a virus, not a bacteria. We have bacterial infection, but this particular one is a viral disease. And we have bacteria too. It's another type of disease that can be transferred with bacteria. It's a bacterial infection or disease. And we have the word infected. To be infected means for somebody to contract or to have a particular disease. That person has been infected with a particular disease. The disease has been transferred to such a person. So that is the word infected. So besides this 10 that I have on the board, there are other registers. I want you to, on your own, write 10 registers on your family. Words that you cannot do without when you talk of family. For instance, you cannot do without talking about the word father when you're talking about family. So I've given you example. So please write 10 examples of registers on the word family. Is that understood? Please put it down. Alright, and then we move to speech. Intonation practice. English is all about writing and speaking. You write, you speak. So we have just talked about registers, and now we're looking at speech. The way you talk, the way you speak. Now, intonation practice. Commands and requests. Negative commands. When you talk about intonation, intonation means the rise and fall of your tone when you're talking. And your intonation is based on your feeling, your emotion, the way you feel at that moment. When you talk at a particular moment, it could be a command and it could be a request. When you talk and your tone goes up, when it goes up, it rises, it is a command. And when you talk and your tone goes down, it falls, it is a request. When you talk and your tone goes up, it is a command. That means you are commanding such a person to do that. You are telling the person you must do this. It is a command, it is an instruction which you must follow. It is not a request. But when you talk and your tone goes down, you are begging, you are requesting. That is rise and fall. When it goes up, it is a command, and when it goes down, it is a request. So that's what we are talking about. And in commands, we have negative and we have positive. When you have the word don't, or do not, this is it's a short form of the word do not. So, for example, don't open your eyes. I command you, don't open your eyes. You can't be telling somebody, don't open your eyes, and your tone is going down. No, it is not a request. You are not telling the person, if you like, close your eyes, if you like, don't. No. Or if you like, open your eyes, if you like, no. But you are commanding such a person. So if you say, don't open your eyes, so whenever you're speaking, you have to know what you want the person to do. Then you have to be careful with your intonation. Don't open your eyes. It is a command. Don't shut the door. It is a command. Do not shut the door. It is a command. And in commands, you always have this, your exclamation mark. It is saying, don't do that. It's a command. It's an instruction which must be followed strictly. The third one says, don't jump from there. Don't jump from there. It is a command. So words like this, these are not the only negative commands. There are so many. On your own, you can form yours. And make sure you practice them as well. When you're communicating with your siblings at home, when you're communicating with your friends, make sure you make use of the right words and the right intonation, so that the person can easily understand what you're talking about. Then we move to positive commands or simple commands. Take the cup away. Take the cup away. It is a command. You are not requesting, you are not asking the person. Come to my office. Come to my office. It is a command. Keep quiet. Keep quiet. Keep your mouth shut. It is a command. So these are commands. And then we move to intonation command in a request form. Now when you say request, you are asking, you are begging. By adding the tag, will you? So this is another type of command in a request form. Example 1A. Come to my office. What do you think that is? Is that a request or a command? It is a simple command. And then 1B is in the request, it is in the request form. Come to my office. Will you? You are requesting. It's a command, but it is in a request form. That's why it has your question mark. I take it again. Intonation command in a request form by adding the tag will you. 1A, come to my office. That's a simple command. 1B says, come to my office. Will you? So it is a command in the request form. Example 2A says, take the child away. Take the child away. What do you think that is? That's a simple command. You're commanding the person to take the child away. And then, by adding the tag, will you, it can either be in at the beginning or the end. Will you take the child away? You are commanding, but it's in request form. Will you take the child away? Will you take the child away? Will you take the child out of here? That is a command in a request form. I take it again. Intonation practice commands and requests. Negative commands. Don't open your eyes. Don't shut the door. Don't jump from there. They are negative commands with the word don't. Positive commands. Take the cup away. Come to my office. Keep quiet. And intonation command in a request form by adding the tag will you. Come to my office. That's a simple command. Come to my office, will you? Or you can say, will you come to my office? You see my face. It shows my mood. It shows my intention. Take the child away. Will you take the child away? That's a command in a request form. So these are examples. So for your own practice, for your own personal practice, I want you to, on your own, you're going to write your own commands, both the negative, the positive, and by adding the tag will you. Is that okay? You have to practice. Practice makes perfect. All right. You have to practice this. All right. You're going to write 5 negative commands. Don't with the word don't. And you also write positive or simple commands. 5 simple commands. 5 simple commands. The last but not the least, which is intonation command in a request form. Command in a request form by adding the tag will you. So these are your practice exercises. Please make sure you put them into practice, and do not forget the registers as well. Please read your books. Do not play and forget about your books. God bless you.